I can time it perfectly because my son just turned 3 a couple weeks ago. 2.5 years ago, I was 6 months postpartum with my second child. And I remember it was the night before my birthday. My birthday was the next day. I sat down on my computer.
When's your birthday?
January 10th.
Okay.
So January 9th, I'm sitting there. It's late. My kids are finally sleeping. And I open up my computer and I open up the Google search and I'm like shaking and I'm crying and I type postpartum depression into the search bar. And that was the first time I knew, but that was the first time in those 6 months that I was able to admit to myself what was really going on. And I typed it in. I started to do research. Subsequently after that, talked to my family. I talked to my doctor. I attempted to use medicine. I took one antidepressant one day. It made me feel the worst that I had felt in 6 months. And I said, you know what? This is obviously not the route for me. I told my doctor I will try one, but if I don't feel great, I think it's a sign. And so I made a commitment to myself at that point in time. I was going to go on a journey. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I didn't know what was going to come out of it, but I committed to whatever needed to happen to make me the number one priority because nothing else was going to be around. My career, my kids, none of these things were going to be happening if I wasn't whole. Right. And in that very moment, I had to commit to that process, and that required saying no to a lot of things. Yeah. And I could only say yes to what was going to serve me in that healing journey.